Hey guys, it's Mitch Maley with Punk Rock Politics, and today we answer the question, is the Biden-Harris ticket just a Trojan horse offering a puppet president who will be controlled by the radical left? And the answer is, don't be stupid. Of course it's not. Look, there are a lot of reasons to find fault with this ticket, but none of them have to do with the radical left or even mildly progressive politics. And if you don't believe me, you're just not paying attention. Forget the fact that Biden's 40-year record is that of a right-of-center neoliberal who has consistently backed Wall Street, supported trade deals that screwed American workers, and consistently supported the hawkish foreign policy favored by war profiteers and the military-industrial complex. Forget the fact that he helped get Clarence Thomas on the Supreme Court, wrote the crime bill, and has loudly promised to do the opposite of defund the police. Forget that he hasn't supported Medicare for All, the Green New Deal, the Fight for 15, or any other major progressive policy initiatives. Forget that, as a prosecutor, Kamala Harris wanted to lock up single mothers with truant kids, withheld DNA evidence from those wrongfully convicted on death row, or that Wall Street breathed a sigh of relief when she won the beef steaks. Instead, just ask progressives how excited they are about this ticket or its policy platform. The answer? Not very. In fact, just look at this week's convention. Most rising progressive stars weren't even given a token role. Even AOC, arguably the most popular politician on earth with Democratic voters under 30, only got a 60-second pre-recorded spot, and even that was mostly for the procedural requirement of nominating progressive Senator Bernie Sanders because he crossed the delegate threshold. Bottom line, the progressive wing has virtually no power in the current Democratic Party, and the folks who run the show are dead set on keeping it that way. The Democratic donor class likes Biden and Harris because they represent a return to the status quo, which is to say a centrist neoliberal agenda covered by a progressive veneer. They'll get policies that will keep their investment accounts fat and rhetoric that helps them sleep at night without being tortured by thoughts of the vast inequalities and needless suffering those policies create. They'll put a Black Lives Matter filter on their profile picture, say things like trans rights are human rights, and condemn our immigration policies as inhumane, because none of those things have a true cost the way that revamping the healthcare system, investing in massive infrastructure projects, or forcing the most profitable companies in the world to pay a living wage would. I know that the right wants to frame the election as an epic battle between those who love America versus those who turn it over to lawless anarchy. But objective reality simply doesn't support that narrative. Maybe they really do think Kamala is the fifth member of the squad, but a lot of them also thought she was ineligible to serve as president, despite having been born in Oakland, California. Look, there are a lot of reasons to be unhappy with the Biden-Harris ticket, particularly if you're a progressive liberal, but none of them are because this ticket would be a Trojan horse for radical leftists. That narrative is simply an invention of the Trump campaign because it's an easy way to play into deep culture divides and make this election about something other than his record as president. So, vote however you want, but don't buy into make-believe narratives that take advantage of less informed voters. That's all for today. But for more on this and other topics, check out punkrockpolitics.com. Thanks, guys.